is unguardable.
Murray, no good.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Booker finds Doncic. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Wow, 1 for 2.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Now, here's Jokic. They depend on his scoring, and he always delivers, averaging a grand total of 31 points a game. Here's Doncic. To the paint. Here's he. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic. The Kings have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Murray outside. Pass to Hendricks. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Unselfish play. What you like about Murray, he doesn't get tunnel vision with the ball. He keeps his eyes up and his options open.
Doncic passes to Booker. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Hendricks. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. Yep, it counts.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
To the middle, and stolen by Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Murray. Shot clock at 5.
Well, this is the energy you want to see from Luka on the defensive end on every possession. Up in his man's grill, affecting the shot. That is nice.
Out left of the wing. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now, here's Doncic. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Here in this stage of the season break, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Josh Hart comes in for Booker, and it's Harden in for Luka Doncic. And here's Thompson following the three-pointer by Jokic, and the basket by Harden.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
Now, here's Green. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious.
Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, James Harden is equally good, passer or scorer. There he sets his teammate up nicely.
Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. The 8-footer. In deep. Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got 9 points.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
On the wing, Thompson. Harden against Murray. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Thompson passes to Harden. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Now, the mechanics of James Harden's shooting are just so defined and on point. He gets the ball, and he's ready to shoot right away.
Here's Hendricks. Over in the corner, Green. Over Hart. Green, no luck. For the Pacers, they come in off the loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. Pass to Edey. Jokic with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Green slams it in.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
Murray against Harden. Now O'Neal. Kicks it out to Harden. Sacramento moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Thompson slams it home.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Corey Kisper's checked in for Sacramento. The Kings trail by 4.
Corey Kister.
Harden kicks to Kisper. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Green. Murray for 3. Edey with the rebound.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early and strip it.
Murray against Harden. Back to Murray. Down low. The shot. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got 11 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Harden looking it over. Kisper wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Sacramento.
That's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Murray left side. Banked in off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And 2 physical points for Murray, mixing it up down low.
To the inside. That one, no good. Good D by Thompson.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And DeJounte Murray, good for 3. And now a 5-point Indiana lead. And here's Harden, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Kings. Isaac comes in for Josh Hart.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Inside, here's Murray. It's hauled in by the Kings. And this team is in the middle of an astonishing 28-game winning streak. Yep, 28. No matter when it finally ends, this will have been a historic run for them.
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself to settle in and watch these guys work.
Harden gets the bucket. Murray with it. He's got 10. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Capella.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Out to Thompson. Back to Isaac. Murray against Harden. Here's Capella. Thompson outside to the paint. Harden outside. Second shot opportunity. Isaac trying to break free.
How about the defensive reflexes of Murray, helping him get a hand on that one? And boy, he gets a great jump on the rest of the field there and just leaves them behind.
Oh, you love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
And here's Harden for three. The offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Kispert. Pass to Thompson. Back to Kispert. From the arc. Morris with the rebound. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. It's a 5-point game.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Kamara, guarded by Harden. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact. Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
Indiana making some changes. Jokic comes in for Morris, and Trey Jones subbed in for Jalen Green. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Count that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Thompson for the triple. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Murray. The Trey trains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 13.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Now Harden. Pass to Kispert. Beyond the arc. Harden, no good. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Harden out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Kispert. And it's Thompson. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Jones against Harden. Jones, the pass to Neesmith. He gets that one. Neesmith has got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the basket by Harden.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Outside, Jones. Jokic trying to free himself up. It's picked off. Jones with, and it's Harden picking him up. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line. For Indiana, they had made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Klay Thompson.
And that one falls for Jones. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Booker, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
No good with the layup.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Neesmith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Doris, when you look at Aaron Neesmith, he is someone that is accepted readily. No responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. Somebody defenses must now account for from range. I love the work put in.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Neesmith. Over to the wing. Up top, Highland, guarded by Harden. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Kamara. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Booker, no good. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Lakers. Jokic, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. O'Neal is double. From deep, Harden. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 15 points.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Neesmith, the pass to Highland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Boy, Bones Highland's got a thin frame, but you can see he is unafraid of contact. Earns a trip to the foul line.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in.
They did a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Thompson in the corner. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for James Harden. Aaron Neesmith is checked in for Indiana. Pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hendricks. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Pacers leading by 6. Here's Hendricks. Defended by Booker. Hendricks, good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Booker. He has 6. Down low. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Here's Jones. Good work defensively by Capella. The Kings have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And he makes that one. Now just a 4-point Pacer lead.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Pass to Kamara. Back to Jones. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson outside. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Booker left side. And it's Capella missing. Pacers leading by 4. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Kings have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Booker's shot is good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And it's Jones with the ball for Indiana. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Kings. Kisper's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hart. Here's Jones. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Back to Thompson. Here's Green. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, nice mid-range. Jalen Green, I didn't know guys born in 2002 knew about that area of the floor.
Indiana leading. Nifty move. Doncic with the steal. The 3. Pacers with the rebound. Jokic kicks to Jones. Pass to Hendricks. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Booker outside. Out to Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go either for Doncic. Indiana leading by 7. There's Green with the 3. And the Pacers on another 3.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Stolen by Thompson. Outside, Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First person.
That's on Clint Capella.
Once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college and became the number 2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
The Pacers making a change here. Kumar is checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Green. Knocks down the step back J. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for Indiana.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Doncic, no good.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Kamara. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jones against Doncic. Holds one up. And the turnover again by Sacramento.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Sacramento making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Bones Highland is checked in for the Pacers.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And Booker kicks to Doncic. O'Neal passes to Doncic. Will it go? Count it, and the Pacer lead has been put down to 11 on the bucket from O'Neal.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Corey Kisper's checked in for Capella. Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Back to Green. The 3. Here's Hendricks. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Here's O'Neal. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboard right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Green, the pass to Highland. Here's Kamara. And the Pacers another 3.
Great outside shooting really fueling this run.
O'Neal is screening Highland. Here's Doncic. O'Neal trying to break free. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Back to Highland. Green against Booker. And he gets it to go. Green's got 15 points.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
You are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. Mr. Kamare. Back to Green. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Hendricks. Here's Kamare. A three-pointer off the mark. The Kings trail by 9. Here's Doncic. And that one is off. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to Highland. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Kings.
He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Indiana Pacers. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole... All right, fellas, let's now... And that is our...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court for Indiana, they've got DeJounte Murray. Also Green out there. Asar Thompson is out there with Jokic. And Hendricks in at the 4-man position.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decision.
Here's Doncic. And here's Booker from the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. And great, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
The Kings trail by 9. Doncic kicks to Booker. Back to Doncic. From past the arc. Hendricks pulls it in.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Murray, the pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. Booker pulls it in. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break to the middle. And with that shot, the Indiana leads cut to just 7 on the basket from Klay Thompson.
Well, there's a certain level of poise there. There's also length and athleticism. Nice shot by Klay.
Pass to Murray. And it's blocked. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And here's Booker from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Sacramento. Outside, Green. Back to Murray. Now, here's Jokic. He's tightly guarded. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Kings trail by 4. Thompson outside. And they double up Doncic. O'Neal issues to Booker. Doncic trying to get open. No good from Booker. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Jokic passes to Hendricks. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 20 points.
Oh, that's a nice looking 3 there for Murray. How about the high release on that?
Doncic kicks to O'Neal. Looking to get it going. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Pass to Jokic. Murray with it. Puts up a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. O'Neal's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
They reach. Oh!
My goodness.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pass to Hendricks. Over 80. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Kings. Thompson outside. Booker looking around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Green.
First team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The Kings trail by 5. Inside. A jump hook. Here's Heaney. Lays it up and punches it in.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Green with a screen for Thompson. Down low. It's Jokic inside.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Murray. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Thompson slams it home.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. To the inside, Thompson. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Here's Murray. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And you know, once you look at Murray's game, you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. And Indiana with a change here too. Kamar's checked in. Here's Harden to the paint. Pass to Kispert. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pacers leading by 9. Poked away. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Well, there's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
He misses the free throw. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Harden, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Kamara. Good as Green picking up the assist.
3.
Green's got his 6th assist on the night.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Hart finds Harden. Kings moving the ball around. Fires from deep. It falls through, making him 6-11 in the game.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Hart against Green. Inside. Here's Jokic to the right side. Outside, Green. Jokic with the screen on Hart. There's Green with the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Kispert. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And another 3 for Sacramento.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And here is Murray. Pass to Green. Here's Hendricks. Fires for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Harden the pass to Kispert. Now here's Hart. On the wing, Harden. And he makes good on the layup. Harden's got 20.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Murray against Harden. From 13, Murray, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Edie's checked in for Clint Capella. Thompson comes in for Kispert. Booker, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Doncic is subbed in for James Harden.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him. And one of Green's best assets is leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Booker, good.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Pacers leading by 8. Green with the ball. He's got 17. For Booker, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can tell Green is a competitive player, willing to put in the sweat to find looks.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Edie. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Booker. Corey Kispert's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's James Harden in for Luka Doncic. Then for the Pacers, Morris is checked in for Payne. And Trey Jones subbed in for Murray. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Kispert.
Yeah, you're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive defensive player, finding your open teammates such a critical skill.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Harden can't hit. Indiana's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Jones, no luck. And for the Kings, they're shooting around 48% so far in the third. 1:29 left to play here in the third. Again, the miss by Jones. Kispert finds Harden.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Pass to Morris. Green taking his time here. Jones with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got 6.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Jones against Harden. There's 39 seconds left in the third. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Pacers. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
To the middle. And Green with the basket on the assist by Jones. And that's 21 points for Jalen Green. The Kings trail by 9. Here's Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
There has never been hesitation for James Harden to mix it up down low. Tremendous job drawing contact.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Payne, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith, again in Indiana.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Harden's shot is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Clint Capella is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Harden. And it's Booker in a shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Down low, here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Now Harden. Booker outside. Pass to Hart. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Neesmith has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jones. And in the end, it's Hart on the wing. He's defended by Highland. A nice shot by Booker.
You know, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
Jones against Harden. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. The 3 from Harden. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 15 points here in the second half.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Jones against Harden. Jones, no luck.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
to tie it up. Harden, no good.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
And the basket by Jones. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Booker, right side, jacks up a 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Look at Doncic. He's checked in for Sacramento. And the Pacers also making a change. Murray's checked in for Highland. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said you have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This was absolutely fantastic.
Jokic with the screen on Harden. He loses from 15. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
No good on the second free throw.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Neesmith with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. To the wing right side. Here's Jokic, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella's in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Doncic with the bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points is impressive.
DeJounte Murray, 4th personal foul.
And that one misses.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Here's Jokic. Nails the baby hook. Jokic has got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Pass to Doncic. And stolen by Murray. Jokic with it and guarded by Capella. Here's Murray, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. On the wing, Booker. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Kamari. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Pacers lead by 1. Here's Doncic. Murray with the defensive effort. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Outside, Jones. Murray outside. And a miss there on the triple.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Doncic converts right through the defense.
There's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Outside, Jones. Now, here's Neesmith. Guarded by O'Neal. And Jones has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Jokic sets the screen for Jones. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Kings leading. Over in the corner, Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And you want them taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
On the wing, Harden. Pass to Booker. On the line. Out to Doncic. Doncic going to work.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Neesmith with the ball. Indiana moving it around. Jones, the pass to Jokic. Right wing, takes a 3. Rebound by the Kings.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Murray against Doncic. Over Murray. Doncic, no good. Pacers trail by 4. Jones with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Pass to Jokic. Pulls up on the wing. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
Assist.
26 points for Jokic.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
Here's Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Personal foul.
That free throw good from Doncic. And some changes here for the Kings. Edey comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Klay Thompson in for James Harden. And so here is Indiana. Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic from deep. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Booker with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside, Green. Here's Hendricks. Inside. Out that one. And the Kings lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Green.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Indiana's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. O'Neal with the steal. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. No good from outside.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Sacramento on defense. Leading by 5. Murray, good.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic outside. Launches it. Thompson with the rebound.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
Murray. Out to Thompson to take the lead. Rebound by the Kings. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Thompson. For 3. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
Indiana ball.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, Green shoots the three. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 26.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Doncic outside. Count it, and the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And luckily that they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it. And he's got such a smooth stroke and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Here's Jokic. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. And Beatty picks one up. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option. A terrific and one on that. And those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by O'Neal. The Downs here in the fourth quarter. Still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the shot.
Jones, the pass to Jokic. Over 80. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And for Sacramento, their shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic kicks to Booker. 5 on the clock. For the three. The offensive rebound. It's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers are
Huge turnover. At really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Here's Hendricks. It's good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Jones against Doncic. Doncic steps on the gas. Yes!
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Hendricks. Cans the three.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Thompson outside. From outside the arc. Count it!
Big time from play. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
To Hendricks. To the middle. Here's Jones. Good!
That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Timeout, Kings. Guys, what's your take on how they'll maximize their opportunities now?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew.
You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone anytime,